Artistic Gamer 7 and welcome back to another Elder Scrolls Create a Sim. Today we are creating the Daedric Prince Mephala. I think that's potentially how it's said. That's what I'm gonna go with. As you may well know at this point, I cannot seem to pronounce things very well. I struggle pronouncing normal words that I probably say every single week, if not every single day, let alone names that I am not as familiar with, or even if I am familiar with them, I still struggle. It's just, in video games, a lot of times I know I'm mispronouncing stuff, but I just go with it. I'm like, whatever. But anyway, today we're creating Mephala. If you're not a fan of spider-like things, I'm gonna let you know. Mephala is related, or connected with spiders quite largely, so be prepared. For me, I don't really like real spiders, and it's mainly like the look and design of spiders in video games, so sometimes it depends, and in real life it depends on the size. The really tiny ones, I'm okay with, whatever. The bigger ones, yeah, they creep me out. But when it comes to video game ones, some of them creep me out, some of them I actually think cool, and some of them I'm whatever with. When it comes to spider-like people, I tend to actually think those are pretty cool. I don't know why. One of the first characters that I actually played in Smite was Arachne, so anyway, talking about Mephala here. Mephala has other names, which will again allude to the whole spider thing, like web spinner, and spider. Literally. She is considered to be a sphere of lies, secrets, murder, and sex. But then there's some people that are like, no one truly knows, like no mortal truly understands what she is sort of about. But considering she has a lot of spider-like features about her, like spider legs coming out of her back, I'm gonna say, some of those are probably right. And also, apparently she does like playing around and trying to seduce mortals, so I think a lot of that's probably close, if not right spot on. But then, some people also say that she has a greater purpose for doing said seduction, so who knows, maybe she has a reason why she's doing them. I don't know, but she can do whatever she wants. If she wants to do that, she can, do whatever. She is known as one of the 3 good Daedra for the Dunmer, aka Dark Elves, which is strange, because, she's said to be of lies and murder, potentially secrets, and she has an assassination guild that follows her, so okay. But again, if you watch Boethia's video, I did actually, when I was reading more further into it, realize that part of the reason why Mephala and Boethia are considered part of the 3 good Daedra is because they actually helped the Dunmer become what they are today. For instance, Mephala herself actually sort of helped train them in ways to take down their foes, or secretly take down their foes, aka assassinations. AKA probably why she has an assassination guild that follow her. Apparently that guild, though, is, the way, there's no highlighted thing on the site that I'm using to actually read about these characters. There's no link for me to click on that assassination guild, so I don't know if that guild still exists, or if it's just not been enough in the games for there to be, a page to read about it. I have been linking the pages, the source pages I've been using to read up on these characters to try to help me create these characters. So if you want to read a little bit more about them and see some of the other characters attached to them and read that stuff, I do have it linked down in the description below, so you can always click on that, by the way. But anyway, it says they are a sworn enemy of the Dark Brotherhood, so me and Mephala may not get along, because I love doing the Dark Brotherhood stuff. I always, every playthrough I do, I make sure at some point in time I start the Dark Brotherhood missions. I don't know if that is a bad thing that I like the Dark Brotherhood so much. My lip just did some really weird thing as I was talking there. But anyway, that's beside the point. But yeah, so maybe me and Mephala wouldn't get along. I don't know. Maybe she doesn't necessarily mind the Dark Brotherhood that much, but I don't know. Her herself, maybe. But her guild, the assassination guild that followed her, did not. So maybe she doesn't either. I'm not really quite sure. But it is also said that though the Daedric Princes technically don't have a gender per se, but they do tend to show up as one more than the other than like ones like Hermes Mora, who is just a blob. She tends to show up more womanly, but she's also known for androgyny, which was weird when I was reading it. She's also very linked to someone, Vivek, which is one of the immortal beings or like godlike beings that the Dunmer also have something to do with, but he wasn't always a godlike being. Apparently there's 3 of them, and each 3 of them are connected to the the 3 good Daedra, as they call them. So Vivek is the one connected to her, and both of them apparently are thought of with androgyny and or more like hermaphrodite type features, but one takes more on of a manly figure while the other takes more on a feminine figure. But at the same time, she's supposed to be really known for androgyny, but all the pictures I've seen of her is definitely more leaning on the feminine side, aka why I made her more feminine side anyway. So, and the fact that, you know, just the way they depict her and stuff, I was like, you know, that definitely seems more feminine to me. Now, as far as Skyrim, which is the game that I have played a whole lot, I know a little bit about Oblivion and Morrowind, but I hadn't got a chance to actually play them. But I know at least a little bit about them, but Skyrim is the one I know the most about. The mission she is connected with, I sort of always forget that it's her, because the fact that she does have these spider-like features and all this stuff, and the mission really has no spiders in it. It's called the Whispering Door, and you actually get an ebony blade, and the blade, you have to kill someone who trusts you to start restoring the blade to its true power. Yet, you know, the Dunmer look at her as one of the 3 good Daedra. Anyway, I will still forever be confused by this. To some degree, that is. I understand they helped them become what they are, but still. Good Daedra. Anyway, so yeah, that is all I know of her. She talks to you, and she definitely does have a very feminine voice. I don't think she actually appears, though, in Skyrim. Or if she does, it's, like, very big and very ghostly, but I did that mission, and I'm pretty sure she does not, appear at all to you. But anyway, she's definitely a very interesting character here. And as you can tell, I did actually have spider legs. I don't even remember why I downloaded these, because all this CC I downloaded not knowing if I was ever going to use it, but I downloaded it just in case there was a scenario I would use it, because I do create a Sims based off of games and stuff a lot of times, so I was like, you know what, I might could use it. So I downloaded it, and here you go, I did get to use it actually for her, and I had like some jewelry pieces that actually had spider webs and spiders going across them, so I had a lot of pieces that fit pretty well. I gave her like this strange grayish pink skin tone because a lot of the colors I've been seeing relate with her are blacks, grays, and pinks. And her skin actually does look grayish from what I see. So, you know, I went with this tone here for her. But I do actually really like how she turned out. I'm not sure if she's necessarily one of my favorites. She's definitely high up there. And as someone who doesn't like spiders, you know, that's saying quite a bit of much. So let me know your thoughts on Mephala down below. Is she one of your favorites particularly? Or where would you put her on her scale so far? Who is your favorite so far? I'd love to know. Let me know any potential Elder Scrolls characters that sort of fall on the line of godly, or, you know, they're in these different other pantheons other than the 9 Divines and the 17 Daedric Princes. Let me know those suggestions down below. I might do another series later on, or maybe attach them onto the end of this one. Depending on how many requests I get is sort of more of how I'll decide that. But I definitely would like to hear your suggestions. Thank you so much for watching. If you like how Mephala turned out and enjoyed the video, hit that lovely like button. Subscribe if you're not already, so that you don't miss out on future Elder Scrolls cast creations, as well as other things here on the channel. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!